Hey guys, Landon Smith here with Remax Professionals, your expert in the Highlands Ranch, Colorado area. And people like this and this and this and this have been reaching out to plan their move to Highlands Ranch. And some of them have families with kids. And so today I'm going to talk about why Highlands Ranch is a top choice for families with kids. And it may be a top choice for you. And so here's some of the reasons why people love moving to Highlands Ranch with their kids. It's a safe and welcoming community. So Highlands Ranch is consistently ranked as one of the safest places to live in Colorado, offering peace of mind for families. And then it's got a strong sense of community, from neighborhood block parties to community events like farmers markets on Sundays, holiday parades on the 4th of July. Highlands Ranch fosters connections amongst families. And then also, it's just a great suburban location. It's only 12 miles south of Denver, the city of like downtown Denver. And so you get the best of both worlds as far as just that suburban feel and also ease of access to the city amenities. If you want to go down and see a show, they've got Broadway shows that come. You've got all these sports amenities down there between the Rockies, the Avalanche, the Nuggets, the Broncos, and more. There's plenty of things to do. We also have a Major League Soccer team, the Rapids, and a lacrosse team too, the Outlaws. And so there's a lot of amazing entertainment that you have just within 15, 20 minutes, which is pretty nice on a no traffic day. And then also you've got proximity to all these outdoor activities right in Highlands Ranch. So you've got 70 miles of trails, 2,500 acres of open space, and 4 recreation centers that are all a little bit different. They all have really fun things to do so that kids can stay active all year round. One of them has a rock climbing wall. Another one has an indoor turf soccer field. Another one has like this big pool with a lazy river and a splash pad. Another one has another nice pool with a basketball hoop and a little slide, and different things. And so they all have pools and workout facilities. So it can be your gym as well. But, I do a lot of training with my kids at the rec centers. I take them to shoot for basketball so that they can train a little bit. And my older two love it. They go with me before school a lot of times. So it can be really great for that. And, just maintaining that active lifestyle and teaching that to your kids. Also, the schools are fantastic. Parents can't stop talking about how great the schools are here. Top ranked schools in Douglas County in the district, which serves Douglas County. And it's renowned for academic excellence, highly rated teachers, and a variety of extracurricular programs too outside of those schools. They also have a lot of specialty programs for kids that may have challenges or disabilities that they're going through. And there's a lot of help for that sort of thing as well. But there's just tons of after school activities that you can do, whether that's like language club that you want to do, or sports club activities surrounding like look, you'll just have to look at the Highlands Ranch program that they send out every quarter. Has it's like a thick magazine basically that they send out with all these different activities, and they're all on the website too, on hrcaonline.org. And so definitely a resource to check out there. One of the popular schools, Rocky Heights Middle School, the Great Schools ratings a 9 out of 10. Mount Vista High School, also known for athletics and academics, is a great school option. You've also got Thunder Ridge High School. They've won 4 state championships for basketball for men and for women. So they've kind of got that basketball emphasis there, but there's just all kinds of great options. Highlands Ranch High School is a great school too. And Rock Canyon is right on the back end, bordering Castle Pines. Another fantastic school, very highly rated. There's also some really good charter school options. Families have access to alternative education choices such as STEM, which is focused more on math and science. There are some faith-based schools as well, such as Valor Christian and Arma Day that are private. You've got some great charter school options like Ben Franklin Academy, Platte River Academy, Skyview Academy, to name just a few that are great options that are publicly funded but privately ran. And so those are great. You just have some waiting lists on those, so it's good to get on early if you're planning a move. So Also, the other thing is just the commitment to education within the community. Schools prioritize parental involvement, student success, and innovative learning techniques, making education a key reason why a lot of families love moving here. And here's why families love living in Highlands Ranch. It's very family oriented as far as the neighborhoods go. Tree-lined streets, cul-de-sacs. You've got parks that make neighborhoods ideal for kids to play, and you can walk to most of the parks pretty much wherever you live. And you're also able to let your kids play and connect with other parents. So you get to know people that way, being outdoors a lot. Because I think there's not just like this major I don't know what you call it, like cocooning going on right in our country, where a lot of people just kind of hide in their homes and don't talk to each other. And so it's been refreshing. I had a neighbor that moved here from Silicon Valley that came out one time, and he had just moved in. And so I went up and introduced myself, and he said, "Man, I never had that. I lived in Silicon Valley for 8 years and nobody ever did that. So that was kind of cool that you introduce yourself." And I'm like, "It seems normal to me," but that's just how people are around here. They're nice. I get that comment a lot from people that we help that move here from New York or from Chicago, Boston, big cities. They tend to say like, "Man, people are like really friendly here. They're really nice." So that's kind of nice to hear that you got a nice crowd around you, and that bodes well, for kids in schools. And obviously, there's always bad apples everywhere. But it tends to be a good fit for most people. There's year-round events for kids and families, such as summer concerts in the park are pretty awesome. Community movie nights where they have like the big screen out in the park. You can lay your blankets down and have a great time with that. Youth sports leagues and camps for anything. I mean, literally like anything you can imagine. Maybe even underwater basket weaving. I don't know, but like you can do a ton of activities through hrcaonline.org and set those up. So definitely explore those programs. If your kid has like a unique interest in things, there's all kinds of art type activities too. And lots of kid-friendly dining and shopping, from casual family restaurants to shopping centers like Town Center, where you've got, just a very cool walkable area with all these different shops and essentials, like dental offices and orthodontics and stuff like that. But you got some fun restaurants like Lansdowne Arms and Old Blinking Light, and Fujiyama is there. You got some really cool spots like that. Central Park is another area where they've just developed, and you've got a fun place to walk along these 3-story homes and a little park there. And then you've got some fun restaurants that just moved in, like Torchy's Tacos, that's been there for about 5 years now, and Shake Shack, and we've got Old Chicago and Rock Bottom Grill, and a little spa there for manicures, pedicures, Starbucks, all kinds of things. So definitely some cool hubs on the west part of Highlands Ranch. And then you've got Park Meadows Mall, which is one of the biggest malls in the country on the east side of Highlands Ranch, just bordering with Lone Tree, Colorado. And so you really have all the shopping that you need for your kids or for any age, which is nice too. Also, just active family lifestyle. You've got playgrounds, pools, fitness programs for kids. Some people say families that stay healthy together, have fun together. And I think that's true. So, you'll just see people jogging out on the street all the time. The other cool thing that I like is there's bike trails on pretty much every road in Highlands Ranch. And so you've got they dedicated that space, right? So that people can stay active. There's sidewalks everywhere. I've gone on vacation to like the Midwest sometimes. We've been in Missouri going on a lake trip, and my wife has a hard time like jogging anywhere because she can't find sidewalks, or like obviously the hills make it a little challenging. We're a little more flat, like it's kind of on a plateau. We're like 6,200 feet above sea level, so it's over a mile high here in Highlands Ranch. We're a little higher than Denver, and we're looking down at Denver, so you can see some awesome views of the city and also the mountains. But it's a great spot and very scenic, beautiful place to live, where the mountains are right here on your west side. And also I would say just like you can do little hiking trips too with your kids, and there's tons of awesome trails up in the hills that are less than 30 minutes away. You can find some just feel like you get lost in nature back there, and The parks passes are $29, I think, if you include it on your registration for your car for the whole state. So any state park you can get in and access with that. They've made that a lot more affordable recently. So that's been a good change. But yeah, family-friendly amenities are just incredible here in Highlands Ranch. I would say the best that I've been able to find around town. And then, you've got, as far as the rec centers go, I mentioned a lot there, but over 25 parks. Civic Green Park, that's where the amphitheater is, where they do all those concerts in the park, and they've got a little outdoor splash pad with like a little creek running through it, where my kids love to take their shoes off, play in the water, and so some cool stuff there. And then the backcountry is just open space. It's like 8,000 acres of open space. And so you've got hills. You can go on a half-hour to 2-hour bike ride, mountain biking, and have a great time back there. They also have a little park called Flying Bee Park for fishing, where you can go fish in a little pond. And, the playgrounds are all different. They're all getting revamped right now. It's been 25 years for a lot of them. And so a lot of them are getting replaced with new equipment. That's really nice. And, some of them have zip lines now. Some of them have, just 3-story towers and multiple slides and all kinds of fun stuff. So my kids always love going to the parks. And I've got 4 kids, so we're doing the same things, getting out like you probably are, and exploring the town and trying to get our kids outdoors and off screens as much as possible. So if you're thinking about moving to Highlands Ranch, with kids, it really has it all. It's incredible. And, you have to check the budget to make sure that homes are affordable for you in your budget. But we've got single family homes, modern, 3-story type homes. We've got townhomes, condos, pretty much any home type that you would be looking for, including like mansions and huge homes too, in private gated areas. There's just a little bit of everything here. And so it does, because of that short commute, it allows people to, have a short commute into the city if they need to work there, but also raise kids in a great suburban environment. I've been a part of, as a coached lots of kids through the basketball programs. And, my kids have played soccer and done that with other coaches. And we're just impressed with the quality of, people, not only that, coach our kids, but also in the stands. And, just it's been fun making relationships and getting to know, parents that have their kids playing out there too. So hopefully that resonates with you, and if it does, I can tailor, your search specific to what type of house you want, as far as, if you are moving to Highlands Ranch and looking for a home in Highlands Ranch. I'd love to be your expert that you can reach out to. We can help you with the negotiations, make sure that you get a great deal and that you're happy with your purchase. That's what's most important to me. And so thank you so much for watching this today. I really appreciate you spending the time with me here, and hopefully it's been helpful. I know having a family and having kids makes life a little more complicated sometimes, and it's obviously very fulfilling too, and adds a lot of dynamics there. So hopefully this has answered a lot of the questions that you may have had about the area here in Highlands Ranch. And if you're moving to downtown Denver, if you're moving to the Denver Tech Center area for work, this is definitely an area that you should consider, because you're only 10 minutes from the Denver Tech Center and about 20 minutes from downtown Denver. With that nice, easy commute, it's a pretty awesome spot to be. So hopefully that's been helpful. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and be informed on Highlands Ranch and the other cities here on the south side of the Denver metro area.